Welcome to the 6 Minutes Game Podcast. I'm your host, King Lex. Hey, we're Common Sense in these current cultural events. Make sure y'all listen to the first story I gave you, man. That true story with King Lex, man, is cracking. All of them are real life events. I try to leave people's names out of them. They're funny, they're sad, they're happy, they're whatever you need for them to be in the moment, man. Go find one that feels your mood. But I try to leave people's names out of them, man, because I don't want anyone to, of course, lawsuit come back. No one has signed a non-disclosure agreement, and also because I don't want to defamate my brethren. I'm not here to make anyone look bad. It's just funny, hindsight, looking back on it. We keep talking about the play and the effort and the effect of Bo Nix or Jared Stidham or Aaron Rodgers or whoever the quarterback may be. And last week we spoke on if your backup quarterback is effective, usually your entire football team as a collective is effective. And today I want to put more of an emphasis on the wide receiver position, right? Because Bo Nix only goes as strong as Courtland Sutton or Jalen Waddle or Marvin Mims catches or Pat Bryant catches. So history states Jerry Rice. These are the top consecutive 1,000-yard receiving streaks in NFL history. Jerry Rice has 11 consecutive seasons from 1986 to 96 for 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Mike Evans has 11 consecutive from 2014 to 24. Tim Brown has 9 from 93 to 01. Jimmy Smith has 7 from 97 to 03. Chris Carter has 6 from 93 to 98. Marvin Harrison has 6 from 99 to 04. Torrey Holt has 6 from 2000 to 05. Randy Moss has 6 from 98 to 2003. Lance Alworth has 5 from 65 to 69. Michael Irvin has 5 from 91 to 95. Demaryius Thomas has 5 from 2012 to 2016. And we're talking about Courtland Sutton, who has his first back-to-back 1,000-yard receiving season last year. So this will give him 3 to even put him in the conversation of like a Demaryius Thomas or a Michael Irvin. He'd need 4 or 5. So this would be 3 if he can get it done. And if Courtland Sutton catches for 1,000 yards this season, I think that may be the strength we need to propel our offense or our entire team to a Super Bowl berth. I think between the 3-headed monster we have in Jonah Coleman, R.J. Harvey, and J.K. Dobbins, I think that our running game should be extremely effective. I think that after the effectiveness of our running game, if we can get Courtland Sutton catch for 1,000, Jalen Waddle around 1,000, or at 1,000 or more, and then either Pat Bryant or Marvin Mims to contribute significantly, then I think that should propel our offense well past what the exceeded expectation. Our defense, I think that we have no problems there with defense. I think we probably have the best defense in the league considering our role players or our key players. And I think the Denver Bronco defense is a lock for number 1 in the NFL. Let's get into some scores. Next. The Titans beat the Seahawks 19-16. Behind a stellar performance from Drew Lock, he went 12-14 for 103 yards and a touchdown. Cowboys beat the Cardinals 34-13. Behind an amazing performance by Joe Milton III, he went 9-13 for 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bengals beat the Bears 27-9. Behind an amazing performance behind the Wild League veteran Case Keenum, he went 9-17 for 119 yards. I'm sorry. Behind a monumental performance from Joe Johnson for the Bengals, he went 15-23 for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. Buccaneers beat the Chiefs 16-15. Jake Browning stood out. He went 8 of 11 for 84 yards. Tucker had 5 carries for 23 yards. Johnson had 47 for 56 yards. Patriots beat the Eagles 24-21. Tanner McKee went 16 of 22 for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns. DeVito went 8 of 15 for 151 yards and a touchdown. He also had 3 carries for 44 yards. DeVito's legs and arm carried the Patriots to a win there. Rams beat the Saints 34. Oh, big old goose egg. Scope them boys. Bennett went 19-31 for 181 yards. Hunter had 12 carries for 68 yards. Williams had 87 for 68 yards. Giants beat the Dolphins 26-3. Jameis Winston went 15 of 21 for 150 yards. Singletary had 8 carries for 40 yards. And Slayton had 47 for 58 yards. Ravens beat the Vikings 13-3. Fagnano went 15 of 20 for 123 yards and a touchdown. Ward had 10 carries for 35 yards. And that wraps up preseason football for our week game. 6 minutes. Make sure you type in the 6 Minutes Game podcast, man, for all your sporting updates and highlights for your current events, your political events, for your social events, man, for everything. 6 Minutes Game at Facebook, Instagram, 6 Minutes Game on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast fix. Can look. Picking where we left off at. Falcons beat the Colts 34-6. Strand went 12 of 17 for 212 yards and a touchdown. Find out if their starting quarterback is really their third string, huh? Beat the Commanders 17-13. Omar went 9-13 for 86 yards. Packers beat the Broncos. McCord went 12 of 19 for 118 yards. Panthers beat the Jaguars 34-17. Katy Pickett went 15 of 25 for 137 yards and a touchdown. Jets skunked the Steelers 17-0. Clubbing went 12 of 14 for 75 yards. And the Bengals beat the Lions 16-14. Like I said, Omar went 13 of 22 for 130 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Happy NFL Sunday. Happy Reminiscent Monday. Let's make this a good one. Hey, sometimes just because you are you, unexplainably you, undisturbedly you, it conflicts with other people's spirits. But you, bro. You gotta remember that what makes people different is what makes people special. So whatever it is that conflicts them with who you are is a thing that someone else needs to keep going. So you can stop. Cop. sell yourself short, sell somebody else short, and give somebody else a brief moment of joy and satisfaction where you can keep going. You can show somebody else they can keep going. Build your own confidence and self-esteem. And ruin somebody's motherfucking day for the rest of their motherfucking life. It's the King, nigga. 6 minutes.